Hey guys, this is Squibbo. Welcome to another Squibbo review, and today I'm reviewing The Last Jedi. I just saw The Last Jedi, the movie that we've been waiting for this entire year, and I liked it as a movie, but not as a Star Wars movie. It's kind of a disappointment as a Star Wars movie, and I'll explain to you why. I'm not gonna go in a straight order. I'm just gonna go through all the Easter eggs, plot holes, and other story elements that I go through. Alright. Spoilers! Before you watch this. Alright. So, Rey is trying to ask Luke Skywalker to train her, but he's like, I'm old. I can't train you. I'm too old. He's doing his old man comedy routine. And, sorry if it's shaky. He just wants her to go away from Luke. From Luke. But until Chewbacca shows up and he's like, hey Chewie, and wait, where's Han? You didn't see the last movie, of course he didn't, and he got the same reaction we did. Han's dead. Well, the Resistance, no longer the New Republic, is on the run from the First Order, and they actually, a lot of this movie is them running from the First Order. It's not even the Battle of Crate yet. I mean, that's only like about 20 minutes. It's not like at the beginning of the movie, like the Battle of Endor is shown off. It's like the third half is dedicated to the Battle of Crate. But also, it doesn't show Luke Scott. Wait. Well, Luke Skywalker doesn't come with Rey when Falcon X Machina to come to Crate and save the Resistance. The Millennium Falcon actually does save the Resistance from destruction of the First Order, and Luke, he died. I can't believe he died. Wait, is he dead? Is he really dead? I'm not so sure. He said he wanted to die on Crate. On Octo. He said he came there to die. But did he really? But the coolest thing ever, he used the frickin' Force to project himself on another planet in another galaxy. How freaking awesome is that? And he can still retain his he could still retain his physical form. Well, he could hold the lightsaber, which was in Rey's hand. I don't know how he could project that, but it's still awesome. And that made sense why they couldn't kill him. And biggest spoiler of the movie, Kylo Ren kills Supreme Leader Snoke. Dun-dun-dun. Oh my god, what a waste of a character. I know they're trying to be different. It's like if Vader killed off the Emperor, but still, why? Why introduce him if you're gonna kill him off? I had a genius theory about Supreme Leader Snoke being Fishit, and whoop-de-doo, it never happened. That explains that he's an ancient creature who is powerful in both the light and the dark. And Sark Fishit, or Valkorian, was training soldiers to be balanced in the Force. And he got killed off, but he came back. Maybe Snoke might come back, but that's highly unlikely. And maybe he might retain a new body, but like the Angry Joe said, he might take Phasma's body because she's dead. She's another wasted opportunity. And her freaking armor is bullet laser proof. Oh my god! That would be invincible? I'm invincible! That could have been super easy. Super impossible threat. But no, they decided to reveal her eye like Darth Vader style and then throw her down a explosion bottom of the ship. Oh my god, why couldn't they just cut some of the movie and just introduce it to... Sorry, I look like a Who from Dr. Seuss. Why couldn't they just Why could they just focus the movie on Kylo Ren's training, or at least Snoke, his backstory, his motivations? Well, we knew his motivation was galactic domination, of course. Yeah. Well, and we do see that there was a connection between Kylo and Snoke, but they didn't have any dialogue together. Well, they did, but it was barely any dialogue. And let's talk about that infamous. Well, it's not that bad by Star Wars fans, but I pretty much hate it. That subplot with Rose and Finn. A lot of people hate it, and I hate. That's one thing I hate about this movie. That subplot is so cheesy and so preachy. That rhyme. That it feels like a Disney movie. This is a Disney movie, but not a very good Disney movie. This is like Black in the Cauldron, like the Black Cauldron, or some Silver Age bull crud, or Bronze Age. I don't know. I mean, they talk about how animals have rights, and they focus on the children as slaves. Oh my god. And Mark Hamill says that Star Wars is no longer for everyone. It's a kids' movie. He's kind of right in the way. Star Wars Rebels is kind of kiddie in a way, but this movie is pretty dark. But yet, it doesn't have great humor, but it it kind of comes off as focused more on the kids, because at the end that kid was it's ain't focus on the remaining resistance going to the fleet in the Outer Rim. Instead, it focused on that kid watching a shooting star. Oh my god, this is a Disney movie! Well, wait, that was actually the Millennium Falcon arriving at the fleet's location, whatever their reinforcements is. And probably with Iron Versio, which I played Battlefront. I might make a YouTube video of it, but they might have Iron Versio in episode not Iron Versio, her daughter, and Shreve, because they were sent into the Outer Rim to gather their allies. So she might be one of those allies. And they just focus on the wrong things. They're not that funny, and it just dark and uncomfortable. I mean, they're trying to be new. They're trying to be different, which they were. It was very different from The Empire Strikes Back. That's a good thing. But they still need a good story. Well, they have good characters, but they need to focus on what The Force Awakens gave them. It's not that great of a sequel. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 is a great sequel compared to this. I mean, seriously. And the comedy does not stick the landing a lot. Like, in The Force Awakens, it's really funny. I love those jokes. But in this, it's some of those jokes land. Like, when Luke Skywalker flicked his coat off after he was like fired upon by those gorilla walkers. I mean, seriously, that's pretty cool. And they also have some tedious dialogue, but like repetition of dialogue, like you strike me down and I'll become more powerful than you could possibly imagine. Ben Solo, yeah, he said that. Like, and also, may the force be with you does not count. And also, this did not just claim the life of Luke Skywalker. This also almost claimed the life of Princess Leia. She went in space and then flew back like Superman. Well, he calls it Superman, but I call her Mary Poppins. I'm calling on Leia Mary Poppins. Angry Joe calls her Superman. Well, I'm calling her Mary Poppins. I'm Mary Leia, y'all! Well, Angry Joe says that she's using a force bubble to come back in. Well, I say she probably just uses the force to make oxygen inside. That's pretty far-fetched. That's not how the force works. But still, the force can do anything. Sorry. And then she just goes in and then just opens she asks, help? I need help inside out of this lock. Out of this door. And also, wait, I'm sorry if I'm sorry. And also one of the other sad deaths is Admiral Akbar, it's a trap. We all remember you. Well, no one gave a dang when he was killed on screen, but we'll miss you. And also Luke Skywalker. It's a trap. It's a trap. We will always remember you. And also, First Order has cleaning department of their clothes. That was pretty weird. Well, pretty funny, but kind of weird that they have dry cleaning on their clothes. It's pretty weird. And also, those carekeepers were nothing but common relief on Octo. They didn't further story. They just were basically common relief. Ray shoots one of the houses because she saw Kylo Ren, and they do nothing but clean up the house. They don't tell her their experiences on Ahch-To, or how the first Jedi Temple or the first Jedi Order came to be. We didn't get explained. We didn't see the text of the wills or of the first Jedi Order, which is finally canon. And also, they're just there for comedy. And also, she also cuts off a rock which looks like has Yoda on it. And speaking of Yoda, we'll get back to him later. And they were carrying the carekeeper, the carekeepers just were like carrying something, and then it just went over. Said no one ever. That's not funny. And let's talk about Yoda. Yoda actually looks like a good practical puppet. Finally, they have a good practical puppet as Yoda. Yep, he's just a Force ghost, and after he uses Force Thunder, or the thunder of the Force of God, thundering down on the Jedi tree, and as Luke was ready to burn it, then he hesitated, but then Yoda just said, "I'm God, and I'm gonna thunder it down. Please don't thunder me down, God." He burned down the tree, and he reminded him, "Don't look to the horizon, do you?" And I'm sad that Anakin and Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon Jinn weren't in this. Oh, come on. They couldn't add him. They said that they were going to add Hayden Christensen, but no Hayden Christensen, folks. He was just there for celebration and nothing else. Oh, come on. That was a complete waste of rumor. That was probably... And also, Snoke used Kylo. He made Kylo and Rey talk to each other throughout different galaxies, and if they were trying to get him to question, to focus on Rey and get her to come to Snoke so he can kill her and find out where Luke is. Well, technically, he doesn't know that Luke doesn't want to be in this fight, so who cares about Luke? Then we wouldn't be in this situation. Wow, that's a plot hole. Wow. One of the many plot holes that this movie creates. This is going down prequel era. This is going down the prequel route. Why is that happening? And also, don't go full DC, because this humor in this is not that funny at all. It's really not. This movie is giving me a crisis of fandom, and I don't know if I still love the Star Wars universe or not. I'd probably still love the Star Wars universe, but I'm still mad that Snoke got killed off. Oh, come on! Why? But also, I forgot to talk about one of those scenes. And Snoke has so much power. He's like, boom. And he just gets killed off in an instant. Like, well, I don't care. He could have been so fishy. Oh, come on, that ruined my plan. And also my plan to introduce the Yuuzhan Vong. I had a theory and everything. And also no Revan anywhere, no Kodor. God dang it, Ryan Johnson. Will you probably ruin the next trilogy by not adding anything from the Old Republic? I think there was a rumor that Revan was actually shown or mentioned in this movie. Comment below if that was true. I liked where they were going for that Luke was a broken old man. Luke was a broken old man. Well, at least could you show that there is a little bit. It shows that he is Luke Skywalker. Well, could you at least show more of that Luke Skywalkerness? But Kylo Ren had a good backstory why he wanted to join the First Order. Well, and also why he wanted to go down his father's path. Well, Luke saw the darkness in him and also like craving down, so he decided to kill him, but then he had regret, and then Kylo was afraid, so he just decided to grab his blue lightsaber. Yep, it's blue, just like his father, and then try to kill his master. And then he brought down the entire temple, and then that brought us to when Luke put his hand on R2-D2. Oh, come on, why not just show the rest of the Jedi Temple? Why didn't him show him with the Knights of Ren killing Jedi Padawans? I mean, seriously, that's one of the plot lines dropped. The Knights of Ren, are they the Gamorrean guards, or are they not? They do not give a dang about this. It's like Justice League, how they don't give a dang about the sequel, except the one that it predecessed was not that bad to begin with. It might have been a little bit bad, a little bit polarizing, but it wasn't as bad as Batman v Superman. Jeez. And General Hux, the villains in this movie are not interesting as the heroes. The heroes are where the focus should really be. I guess Disney really is on that focus, where the villains are not that big and the heroes are always the big ones and who have care. And also Poe Dameron's pretty good. He's a trigger happy pilot, which I like, with Admiral Vern. I'm just gonna call her Doc. I'm gonna call her Admiral Ellen from Jurassic Park, and also that's this movie. Why, Ryan Johnson? One more thing. Ryan Johnson, is this what you really wanted me to see? Yes. No! Oh! You know what I want to see? No! I wanted to see Snoke use his power. Show who he was. Show that he was from the unknown regions, that he was a powerful once the Sith Emperor. But now I can't. I wanted to see the Jedi Order what it once was, and Mara Jade and probably Luke's son. Maybe they did, but now I can't. I wanted to see more character relationship, like with Rose or Finn. I wanted to see them do something actually good, and Finn to be with Rey. But now I can't. How much time did you have to make over this? A year? A year. That's actually kind of reasonable. Well, actually, you had 2 years. That's actually enough. And how much dignity did the legends have? Well, they had a lot of dignity, don't you remember the holiday special? Don't talk to me about that. I want to feel these villains. I want to feel some of these heroes. I want to feel this entire setting. But now I can't. It just feels like weird Star Wars. And I just want to feel new Star Wars, but now I can't. Ditto. This story is trying to be so new and so original that it's not it's not doing that good. It does give new twists, but it also ends the previous story began. I just So did you like it or not? I liked it as a standalone movie, but not it has problems, of course, but not as big as Batman v Superman and as the prequels, but it just didn't work as a movie in a franchise that's built on dignity. That's supposed to be connected to its lore. It just doesn't work. Okay, I hope you guys liked this video. Leave a comment below if you did. And remember, may the force and the squid be with you. And can I please write the next one? That is a very violent man. Sorry, please don't sue me, Nostalgia Critic. Peace out, guys.